Welcome to another episode of AM Whiskey. I'm Aaron, and unfortunately, Mark is on vacation. So you know what that means? We're getting a little nutty. That's right. If you don't know, I like a kind of nutty profile to my whiskey. And Jim Beam, famous for having that nutty profile. So, recently they've come out with 3 new releases. We're going to taste them all here, starting with the Old Granddad 114 single barrel. Little different than what the standard edition is. It is a single barrel. Then we've got the latest Little Book, Chapter 10. And the newest batch of Booker's 2026-02, the Milkshake batch. Just going to go through these quickly. Unfortunately, Mark's on vacation. So when I get an opportunity not to have to worry about the fruity sweet stuff that Mark likes, and I can get some good old Jim Beam nutty whiskey in, you know I'm going to do it. So we're going to just go through this quickly, taste them, a couple quick notes, let you know what I think on these, and then, we'll probably get a full in-depth review once Mark gets back in town and we can do this all together. But let's see what we think here. Ooh, that Old Granddad 114's got a pretty nice nose. Now the 114 is just such a good bottle. Sitting on the shelf, easy price point, great proof point. That 114 is just perfect. And if you like Jim Beam, it's one you should probably grab. Now these are single barrels, so they may be all a little bit different. I'm actually not getting a whole lot of that nut profile on here. Started off very vanilla forward to me. Good oak presence, nice char. Just a good solid bourbon that I think everybody could get behind. That char note is really standing out to me. Very oaky on the back end. Not tannic or bitter, just a nice sweet oak. Some of that nice vanilla's coming in all around. Very good whiskey. Now we are going to take a little step up when we move here. I'm trying to do this by proof. 114. I think this is 122. Yeah, it looks like 122.6. Coming in the Little Book. And the Booker's Milkshake batch, 124.4. So that's a big boy. Now, the Little Books are always a little bit experimental, and I believe this has a little bit of like whiskey from everywhere around. So it's got a 14-year Basil Hayden, 11-year Knob Creek, 10-year Booker's Bourbon, 9-year Knob Creek, 9-year Baker's, and 4-year Jim Beam finished in sherry and toasted bourbon casks. So, Chapter 10. It's a lot of different whiskeys in there. It's always kind of nice with these little books. Let's see how this goes. This is also the most expensive one here, sitting at around 150, 160 bucks for the bottle. Is it worth it? Let's find out. It's got a nice nose. Can definitely get some of that cherry, but it's not overpowering. Still got that good bourbon background. Again, I'm not getting a lot of those nutty notes that I was hoping for when pulled out all this Jim Beam, but this is more those traditional caramels on the background, but there is a little bit of that fruit up front. Seems to be less oak on this than there was on the Old Granddad 114, but it's a sweeter oak. It's not as it's not a dry old oak which is kind of surprising because I don't think these are all that old, but that barrel certainly put some char and some oak influence. You can definitely get some of that fruit coming from the sherry cask, but it's not overpowering at all. This is definitely much sweeter than the old Granddad. Probably a little step up in quality, but both very good. Let's see how the milkshake shakes out. There we go. Getting some of that nutty characteristic that I really love on Jim Beam here. It's not overpowering. It is not that dry peanut though. It is kind of a peanut butter. Still getting those kind of classic bourbon notes, but just that sweet, creamy kind of nuttiness that's in the background that I love. I gotta say, I think this one's my favorite. Go back, just check it out, make sure, you know. Yeah, this just... This does a lot. This has a lot going on for it. I like it. Doesn't have enough of that nutty characteristic for me. This, I'm picking over this. Come down, see. Oh man, that's really good too. The oak isn't as overpowering coming back to it. Let me clear out my palate here really quick and maybe see if we can give that another go here. Beautiful legs on that though. I don't know if you can see that. Mark could be proud. He loves the legs. Loves the legs. This one kind of beads up to the top, but then comes down. The Booker. I'll tell you what, man. The last couple Booker's batches have actually really stepped it up. We were talking a lot of smack about Booker's last year. They stepped up their game. Honestly, coming back to it, I really like that. Yeah. This is my first place. This is my second place. This is my third. I'll tell you what, for the value, this is unbelievable. I like the distinct characteristics of the single barrel. I like what that does. Worth the little step up in price. This Booker's very good. These, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to check this against the Biggie Z batch because that was great. 2026, Booker's is killing it. The Little Book, it's very good. If you like a more fruity characteristic to your whiskey, you probably like this better than either of these two. And it is a good quality whiskey, but I can get both of these bottles for about the price of this. I'm going with these two bottles all day long. Let me know what you think. Have you tried either of these? And, you know, once Mark gets back in town, we'll see what he thinks. He's gonna like this one better. That's just my guess. We'll find out. Until next time, keep the whiskey flowing. Cheers.
Yeah! AM whiskey! Well, the sun is sinking low. Got that fire in my soul, let the good times start to flow. Hear that thunder from the speakers, that southern rockin' sound. Pour a finger of that amber, best damn whiskey all around. Yeah, pull up a chair and let's get it understood. We're here to talk about the good stuff, the really, really good. Keep the whiskey flowing.